Hello, 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 and welcome to this week's brand new episode of the Being Podcast, a safe space I have created in which we all come together and we talk about, we discuss, we inspire each other to think about and tweak, if we need to, the ways in which we believe, we engage, we innovate, we navigate, and we gain in every area of our lives. I am your host, your girl Jada, and as always, welcome to another episode. It is the week of Thanksgiving. I'm not going to hold you long because I'm sure if you're like most people, you're probably running around still getting like those last minute things, ingredients or deciding what you're going to have, or hopefully that was already done. But you're probably busy getting prepared for either going somewhere. Maybe you're traveling or people are traveling to you. Either way, I hope that you are having an amazing week. I hope that you are going to get much needed rest. I hope that you get to shop a little bit if you're able to do that, and just to recover and be thankful for everything that you've been blessed with. For the past few weeks, I've been talking about, what I am thankful for and grateful for ensuring that we were preparing for this said week as we are now, really in the flow of doing things and celebrating and possibly reflecting on this past year, and thinking about what we have been through, what we've achieved, what we've gone through, all the things that we're thankful for. And so, with that, I am not going to hold you long today. I just wanted to pop in here because I love being consistent, or at least I'm trying to be more consistent. And this is a form of me doing that and just wanting to show up for each of you. As always, I'm always thankful, right? That y'all are rocking with me, whether you have been on this journey or if you're new, hey, thanks for dropping in. Let me pop into your ear for a little bit, or if you're watching me, see my face. I'm always grateful and thankful. But I think more than that, as I am now entering into more time, more years, um, of not having my parents and really thinking about that, and yes, missing them dearly. So for anyone who's missing someone right now, you're not alone. I want you to know that first of all. That doesn't necessarily make it any easier, but I just want you to know that if you're grieving or going through something, missing somebody, that is perfectly fine because you are where you are. And most likely nothing to do with what you've done or not done. It's just that what's been dealt, right? But I just want you to know and encourage you that you're not alone in how you feel, and maybe, what you're going through, how you might be looking at things a little bit differently. I know for me, I definitely do. It's now, remember when mama did this, or remember when we did this, and it's nice in a way. Yes, I'm smiling. Yes, I miss them, but just remembering them in a way that helps me with even the traditions that I have with my family, and instilling things, within them so that eventually they will have their own traditions. So it doesn't make it easier, but it's like I am just encouraging you to feel whatever it is that you need to feel, but also know you're not alone. Know that you will make it through. Um, and you will get to a point, I'm sure you're going to get to a point where you're going to be like, oh, yes, I am grateful for the time I did have and thankful for what they taught me. So that's kind of where I'm at in my headspace because, I try to be 100% transparent with you all. October was definitely hard for me because it was birthdays and, you know, um, all of that, right? That I've already talked about before. And so now it's like I want to just be in a space where I know they're always with me. And so I am now just like, all right, let's move forward. Let's press forward. Let's live because we are here to live in the legacy that they left. And so I just want to share that with you and hopefully encourage you to feel what you need to feel, have your moments, and then remember the good and be thankful for what you had. So that's where I'm at with that. Another thing I'm thankful for, my babies are getting older, and it's funny because there was a point in time, like maybe a couple of years ago, we have a pretty tall house, right? And so I'm like, ooh, I don't need my husband out there trying to hang hang lights, right? But I've not been diligent or disciplined enough to set money aside. Yes, I will work on this for 2024 to like set money aside to have people come out and like professionally hang the lights. But I will tell you, I am grateful that my babies enjoy things, right? And I knew we were going to get to this point. So my girl twin has been asking for weeks now, like, Mommy, is it Christmas time? Can we put up the tree? Um, and I'm excited to do that, right? Because I knew a time was going to come when they were going to see Christmas lights and see, decorations and then come to our house and there's nothing, right? So I'm grateful that I have that space now to create this for them to see their little faces light up because a lot of times, we get to live through them and through their lenses and their thoughts and questions and all of the things. And so I know Thanksgiving is typically when we put up Christmas trees, or it used to be. It seems like everything's getting earlier and earlier, but we will be putting up the Christmas tree during this Thanksgiving period, and I'm excited about that because I do remember helping my mom when I was younger to trim the tree, right? And then we got older, and nobody was helping her put it up or take it down, and she's like, but she always put the tree up. But being able to do that and now have those moments with my babies instead of it just being on me, it's like them being part of it, and I am super excited about that. I will probably be sharing pictures and stuff and videos if you follow me on any of my social media so we can see how this goes because the babies are 3, the twins are 3, and my oldest is 7, and so we're really into that. I think we're getting into that phase of life of them just being excited and seeing things and just being exposed to even more, and now is the prime opportunity for us to really kind of set what we want our traditions to be. So for example, and I'll talk about this probably in December, but my parents were married on Christmas Eve. And so I thought that because they were opening a gift, not understanding it was their anniversary, they would let me open a gift. So that was something that was special for me for Christmas. But now I don't know. Thanksgiving was all about food, football, that sort of thing. And it will be because the Cowboys are going to be playing. Hopefully, I didn't make anyone shut that off. Don't shut off the podcast. Stay with me. But yeah, we will be doing some football and just kind of coming up with our own traditions. So I'm excited to see what that entails, what that looks like. And so, I'm just sharing these things with you because you too have your traditions, you too have your lives, you also have family. And I just don't want anyone to ever feel that in any space in their lives that they don't have some control over it, right? So, I'm big on setting boundaries and I'm big on finding your peace and protecting it. And so I'm big on power in that way of like being authentic to yourself and then sharing that and making sure it's communicated. So, as we are moving forward in this holiday season, as some of us are transitioning, just because of dynamics of lives and whatnot, just embrace it. It's easy to go down the trail of like, oh, I'm so sad, or this is so bad, and why me, and woe is me. But we can also flip it and we can make it beautiful and we can make it what we want it to be. And there's power in that. There's a little control in that. And that is what I am challenging you to do Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever it is, to be able to do that, and not just for yourself, but for your family, and family, right? So family, yeah, that we're born into or that we're raised with, and then families that we're creating. So make sure that you're protecting yourself, like protect your peace and have those boundaries, and surround yourself with the people that are going to uplift you and encourage you and just let you know, like, hey, you're okay. We got you. We have your back, right? So sometimes that is the family that we're born into, and sometimes it's the family that we are able to create. So, we're just in this season. I'm excited. More to come. But for this episode, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey or ham or whatever you're having, or a steak. I think my husband and I did steak, like one of our very, very first Thanksgivings before kids. Um, but just do what feels good for you and then pay it forward. Help other people. Think about other people who may be in a season of just not being at their best and their greatest, that may be a little bit under, like reach out to those people. Another thing that I do want to do or plan to do with my babies is like, hey, we're going to go through your stuff. We are now at a point where we can start giving to other people because one, we should be giving and helping. And two, I just want to instill some things in them so that it's like, be grateful for what you have. Mommy and daddy have been blessed to bless you, but you're not entitled. So that's another little tidbit that I'm going to try to start implementing this year for us to really start giving back so that they can understand what we truly have. And I say that for us too. We are blessed. We're here. We're blessed. We have so much to be grateful for. So find the good. Because as easy as it is to find the bad, we can also find the good. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Happy Thanksgiving. And I will be back next week.